Who knows where you are right now? Take a moment to browse the web on how cell phones can be used to track criminals. Then take a moment to consider all the apps that want permission to know your location. Then take a moment to consider how many apps never asked for permission but started tracking anyways. Then finally, ask how profitable it would be to sell this information and who might be interested in buying it. We live in an era where video cameras are everywhere, chips and cards allow us into buildings, and our smart homes know when we crave warmth. You're well tracked, but no device tracks you as well as your smartphone. No wolf in the wild with a tracking device provides as much data as you daily dump into your phone. Think of how many people and corporations know every move you make, every breath you take. Without a cell phone, I'm tougher to track. I give less data and I'm worth less to those people. When I leave work and I take the bus home, the only thing watching me is a CCTV on the bus. And that's not uploaded to some global database or sold to some global market. If I do not turn on my laptop and go immediately online when I get home, Google has no idea where I am. There is a time every day, which is my time for doing what I want to do, usually reading, without people knowing that I'm doing it. Meanwhile, someone browsing TikTok on the same bus gives a constant stream of location information, pinged in such a way that their velocity is known and that people can know they are on a bus because of the frequent stops and because of the agglomeration of other people nearby, thus knowing they don't have a car, or at least they're not using it. It's a lot of information, including the likes and dislikes of every video they watch or scroll past. You better bet that their food delivery apps know the moment they get home, and those food delivery apps are ready to connect with other apps to broadcast banner-related ads of, well, food and the foods that they want to be bought at that day. If it ever seems like your phone is reading your mind and knows far too much, just consider my solution. Finally, cell phone addiction is a growing problem. Are you addicted? No. Are you? Think it through. Think through how a loss of self-worth from comparing yourself to your online friends' personas while they compare themselves to your profile and suffer the same problems. Are we ever as good as others? The endless barrage of consumerism we get through our little phones. Do we ever have enough? We check the news more frequently when we are afraid. Thus, it is in their best interest to sow fear and reap a harvest of data as we panic endlessly and doom scroll. Has the world ever not been going up in flames such that we need to constantly know what's going on now? Ordering in costs more and is less healthy. The companies that have apps on your phone want your money, your attentions, and your personal information. Capitalism is inherently exploitative. You are the resource that's being exploited. Your cell phone will leave you financially broke, emotionally broken, and physically unhealthy. It is a siphon through which corporations are draining you dry. Freedom can be yours, as it has been and continues to be mine. Consider the cost. I found it worthwhile.